we are here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my Vlogmas 2019. If you know my house, you know where we are. We are on the second floor landing, basically in the staircase, going to my second floor, and that's what I'm going to decorate today. But I have a story for you first. So if you remember, back in April, Scott lost his job and we were in absolute state of panic. We just didn't know what to do. So that's how I ended up going on the streets and picking up stuff for trash to resell. And then eventually 2 months later I started my Etsy shop, which is very successful, and the trash picking has been very successful too. I mean, like, I'm not going to share the numbers, but it's unbelievable. So I want to thank everybody who's been very supportive and purchased stuff either through the Facebook marketplace and met me in the process, or on the Etsy shop. And there's one particular lady I want to thank. I'm going to try not to be emotional about it, but this video is really just about her, because I am decorating this landing with her in mind. Kimberly, I'm talking about you. So when we're really down and we had not started, well, we had just started posting things on eBay. If you remember, I had found a antique pickle crock, a 6-gallon pickle crock, the brown and white, you know, the brown drip. Okay. And I really wanted to keep it, but I had to sell it. And this lady, Kimberly, barraged me with emails wanting to buy it, and not only wanting to buy it, but wanting for me to keep it because she knew that I really liked it. And so we went back and forth. I told her absolutely no, I am not accepting money. And for those of you who actually did send gift cards and stuff, you know you got your stuff back. So I send everything back, except for one lady who did not put her return address at all. I have no idea who you are, so it is what it is. But Kimberly and I just went back and forth, and I told her, no, you're not doing this, that's not right, blah blah. She insisted, so anyway I said, okay, fine. All right. And I told her I'll figure out a way to compensate them. And what I did is that I kept the crock, but once we got back on our feet, I wired the money back to her, and I explained to her why I was doing it. One, because it's the right thing to do, and two, because I felt that, you know, doing forward, you know, giving forward and being there for people. I just felt that it was not only, just like I said, not only the right thing, but it was faith in humanity being restored when she did this. And you have been all very supportive, but this particular lady, she said, I'm in Tennessee, there's no way I'm going to come and pick it up. One day, maybe you'll come to Tennessee and we can meet up, which I still want to do. And I promised her a quilt. I haven't started yet, but I'm getting there, Kimberly, I'm getting there. But anyway, so I kept the crock and I sent her back the money. So now the crock technically is mine. I had found it on the street, so it's back to zero, basically. But Kimberly, I wanted to do something with the crock this year for Christmas. And I've been waiting all this time, since probably April or May, to do something with this crock, which has been here the whole time. But so every day I pass by it, and I think I said that in the letter that I sent you. Every day I pass by it and I think about you. So, because man, this was like a really dark time for us, and you were there. You were there, and what you did was just not only amazing, but it really profoundly touched us, and me in particular, but Scott is very grateful too. So this is what I'm doing today. I'm doing the second floor landing, and I'm going to do kind of, well, I'm going to try, I'll make it work. You know, I'm going to try something. If it doesn't work, don't worry, I'll make it work. I'm going to try a primitive decor in this area. So that's where I'm at. So here's the second floor landing, and I found those 2 crocks in the street too, by the way. Those 2, I believe they are maple syrup crocs, I'm not sure. And then here's the crock I was telling you about. And yeah, those 2 tables that I got rid of, I kept the big one. So here's a 6-gallon pickle crock that Kimberly had purchased and wanted me to keep, and that I refunded the money for. That was the story I was just telling you. And you know, I got the mirror. I got rid of the curtain, by the way, because I think that and Scott is over there trying to get the big Christmas tree. It's prettier this way. So this is what it looks like from the top here. And what I'm going to do is basically put a Christmas tree in the crock, do something very simple and primitive, and add something here to the mirror like I always do, or maybe to the window since I have this bar that I can use, and that would be it. So let me get my outdoor Christmas tree, the one that I usually put outside. I'm doing nothing outside, nothing at all. One, I don't have the time, and 2, I just don't know what to do. I think that the stuff that I had in the past just doesn't fit, so I don't know. But anyway, let me get my supplies. I'll be right back. So this is the Christmas tree I actually found on the street too. 2 years ago, I think. It's artificial and it's got a little bit of fake snow on it. I think the feet fit. Obviously the bottom branches are not gonna fit. It's gonna be too wide is what I'm trying to tell you. So what I have to figure out is not much, because apparently it comes in only one piece. So let me see what I can do. I'll put the feet on first, and I think they fit. If they don't fit, I'm just gonna stuck that in there, which I think I'm gonna end up doing. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna fit. I'll make it work, I tell you, I'll make it work. This is too big. Yeah, it is. So I can't use these. I'm going to have to put the tree directly into the pot and figure out a way to make it stand. So far I'm able to stand it in there, which is good. And we're gonna go with that. I'm just not going to extend the branches that are in the back. I'm only gonna do these. All right, this I don't need. I'm gonna do something with it right here instead. This little, they were in Willie's room and he's decided that he doesn't want them anymore, which is fine.
Want what?
The little Christmas decor.
Yeah, I didn't want it.
Okay, and you know what? This looks nice and full. So let me put the top. Okay, so let's put this guy here. Aha, so once you put that on, this doesn't stay anymore. So I need to anchor it, and what I'm going to do is use stuff to stuff it with, like I have a lot of shipping brown paper. This is what I'm going to do. And I made it work. So what I did is that I stuffed it with that brown paper I used for shipping, and now it's not moving, so I can just go ahead and start fluffing this guy. I'm going to straighten up all of the branches. I gotta find lights, which I don't even know if I'm going to put, but I figured in the evening it probably would look better. But it's going to take me a while to do that, but it's not moving, you see. Okay, so let me fluff it, and then I'll go get my red beads, the ones that I have on the chandelier in the dining room. I still don't like it too much, so I'm going to bring them here. I have 3 strands, that should be plenty, and that's all I'm going to do for decor. And then I have this little guy here, but I have to center it because I want to have it right in the middle of it. I got to figure out, probably just tape the hook onto, or hook it to the edges. I'm trying to not damage this though, so I don't want any scratches or anything. I think It's gonna look pretty good. So this is what I got so far, and it's looking more Scandinavian. It's looking primitive, that's okay. I actually kind of like it. I put this right here in the middle. Let me show you what it looks like when you come up. I gotta spruce it up, alright? I got more jugs that I pulled out from Grandma's garage. So it's just a little decor. I have to do something here. I'm actually thinking of doing a just a valance. I have the right fabric for that. It won't take me more than 20 minutes for me to do that. So I got to straighten up the mirror, clean up this whole area here because I got little pine everywhere, move the light to the back so you don't see it. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do a little something. And I think it looks very sober and, you know, understated. I like it. So, I don't know if you can see, but now I have the right length for that curtain. The only thing is that I gotta figure out a way to bunch it here because I don't want it to, oh, I could leave it like that, that's fine. Okay, but it's the right length and the colors match. So I'm just gonna put a little crisscross stitch here so that this part stays in the bag, and I will call it a day. I think it dresses the whole corner. Now this color, yeah, it's a little bit more fall than Christmas, but it's not bad. Now I am do it on the other side because I don't have enough of this fabric, but that's something I can redo anyway later on. Those curtains are only here for the holidays, and again, like I mentioned, I just wanted to do something special for my mother-in-law because these are curtains, and I think she'll get a kick out of seeing them in my house. Alright, so let me do my little crisscross stitch here to tighten the corner, and then I gotta figure out a way to get this, the top part here, to stay. Clean up the whole thing, and I'll show you what the final product looks like. I think it really dressed up the corner. You do realize I'm just staging here, right? Nothing is permanent. Okay. So this little guy here won't stay. So I'm just going to give it a couple of stitches. Right here. Okay. Now I'm going to do Do you know what I asked for Christmas? I asked for a dress form. I want to learn to sew. And you know what? I can't make clothes if I don't have a dress form. That's all I want. That and a rat coat. I don't want anything else. Would that be fun? I'd love to make 1950s outfits. I gotta lose some serious amount of weight though. But maybe that'll be the incentive. Like 1940s, 1950s. You can still find the patterns, they're still available. Alright. Yes. Alright, let me put one in the middle right here. And I'm done. So my little corner staging here didn't take too long, but I had to think about what it is that I wanted. I put 2 additional jugs here at the bottom. These I grabbed at the last minute out of Grandma's garage. They were part of like a whole bunch. The 2 brown ones, this one and that one. They're not old. I think they may be 1890, 1905. They are common jugs for maple syrup, and then the other ones are either for moonshine or syrup as well. They're both 2 gallons, and then the 6-gallon one is over here, the one that Kimberly let me keep. And Kimberly, thank you. I mean, really. And this is what this looks like with these curtains that I've extended. And I put this one here on top, and what I did is I cut the little hanger that was there. So this is it. When you come into the stairs, you see this. It's very simple. I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. There's still room to move through. Look at my deck being all clean, and that's it. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's simple, understated. It's just a little vignette. Again, I didn't want to do anything too fancy, and I got to use curtains that were given to me that my mother-in-law didn't know what to do with, and I didn't know what to do with them either, but hey, you know what? I inserted them, and I think she's going to be happy about that. And that will be it for this video. I'm going to take a break. It's Sunday, by the way, in case you're wondering. And I'm going to start the big tree, and that's going to take the rest of the day. Now, I have the 3rd floor, 2nd floor all clean. After I'm done with the tree, I gotta clean the 1st floor, and then tomorrow night I'm cleaning the basement and the laundry. I got a ton of laundry to finish. It never ends, and that would be it. And then you won't see me again until next week. So, Kimberly, thank you again for your gesture. That was unbelievable. I just don't know what to say, other than I'm very grateful this happened, and it's just, as I said before, restoring faith in humanity. So thank you all for your support. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.